Hi, how you doing today?
I'm wonderful, and you?
All right. I want to thank you for being a part of Enlighten to Heighten's mission here in the state of Mississippi and the surrounding counties. For the record, can you tell me what's your name and where are you from?
My name is Cedric Davis. I'm in between towns. I was born and raised in Cary, Mississippi during my youth years, and during my teens, I moved to a little small town 5 miles from there, Rolling Fork, Mississippi. I now reside in Vicksburg, Mississippi.
Okay, great. So we're going to hop right into the questions. I'm not going to hold you long. The first question is, what do you think is one of the driving concerns among youth here in Mississippi?
One, understanding who they are, understanding their why they're here, why they was born, created, so they can grow up to become the best version of themselves, the one God originated them to become. And once they do that, they begin to see change in their communities, in their homes, and in other places as well.
Okay. What's one concern that adults have here in Mississippi?
I think one of the biggest concerns we're dealing with adults is finding their purpose in life. We're so consumed on being followers that we never really come to become leaders. And if we never really become the leaders that we need to be, how can we train our kids up in the way they should go and help them to understand who they are as a person, as a man or a woman, if we never come to understand it?
Great answer. Great answer. Okay, the next question I have for you is, why is the arts of history, photography, music, why is that so important here in Mississippi? What do you think about that in Mississippi?
I think it's a key element because it tells stories. You know, people upbringing, where they're from, how they got into it, what inspired them, to whether they are a photographer or does arts or music or whatever it may be. There's always a story behind it. And if we come to understand the story behind it, it can inspire us to one day be able to live out our purpose as well as how they found their purpose in life and living.
Okay, great. Now this question is off the record because I believe in people needing to get to know people. And so I'm going to ask you this. What's one person from Black history or even today's present time who inspires you to be who you are and do what you do?
One of the key persons is Dr. Martin Luther King. You know, I like the movement that he started, especially the nonviolence part. He was able to get so much accomplished without practicing violence. And I think if we could practice those key elements of the day, we can get so much more done by implementing what he's done. He's passed the torch on to us, so now we have to continue to keep that movement going forward, so we're able to bring change in our families, in our communities, and even in the world.
Great. What is your motivation?
My motivation is people that really have a heart for change, people that really want to see different, regardless of the color, regardless of your background and where you've come from. I'm key on unity. I'm key on love. I'm key on just being the very best version of yourself, so we don't have to pretend to be somebody that we're really not. So we can train our kids up so they can actually become inspired by the same people, or even the people of today's time, to continue to push forward in their purposes.
Great. One last question. What's your favorite ice cream?
I'm a cookie and cream guy.
Okay, wonderful. And once again, I want to thank you for being a part of Enlightens to Heighten movement here across the state of Mississippi. We look forward to working with you, networking with you, partnering with you, and you continue to be a leader here in Southwest Mississippi. Thank you.
Thank you, man.